So, welcome to the episode. It's going to
Captain.
knock your socks off. Lindemann Outdoors, middle of turkey season,
Or we'll sock your knocks off.
something.
Yeah, anyway. Middle of
Well,
turkey season. I'm like a zombie right now.
yeah,
Sleep
I bet.
deprived.
No, we've been hunting pretty hard. You've been hunting harder than I have, but we've been hunting hard. Minnesota, we're done. Tagged out.
Egged
Got a
up.
nice long beard and a Jake, because nothing walks in front of me without getting some lead.
You want to walk like a man, talk like a man, you can die like a man.
Yeah, that video's as you're watching this, the video's already out. Go watch that. Go watch Jeremy's video of his turkey hunt. His is better than mine. I'm not going to say why.
Are you alluding to my lack of skills as a cameraman?
Well,
I've told you 100
you're a
times.
great hunter.
I'm the star of this show. I am not the cameraman. I am the
I just think it's, as people can watch over the year, over our YouTube channel, if you go back to all the videos, all the hunts, you see the hunts that I film, they're all in focus, excellently filmed. You can see the animal. You watch when Jeremy films, you see nothing. What is this that you're holding up now?
This is a new device that goes onto your phone and then goes onto your spotting scope.
I see.
Phone scope.
Phone scope.
My podcast table has become my table of contraptions. I got turkey calls I'm playing with here. It's a ghost cut. I like this one a lot. This one was responsible for the death of a turkey. And they don't really want to, they're being kind of, they don't really want to come to the call. They're not really fired up yet. You can take this little ghost cut and you can just do some real light clucks and just some real soft sounds that coax that bird.
I like to call them baby yelps.
Little baby yelp. And we got the new Vantage Point turkey spur broadhead.
Those just look like
got these babies rocking. Just got these on some arrows. I'm heading out on Thursday to go put these through a couple turkeys. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if you can see this.
Just meaty. It looks like a Batman gadget. Like you're gonna punch through a brick wall with your grappling hook.
Yep.
No, that's a good view of it.
Yeah, this front edge is sharp, razor sharp. And then the back edge is dull, so then this will penetrate into the turkey, and then this part here is gonna mess. The second part here is gonna mess things up when it gets into there. It's just gonna shred them and just mess them up. Punch a big hole through them. So we're excited to be partnered with Vantage Point. They make probably the best broadhead there is, I would say. There ain't nothing tougher.
We could probably say they make the toughest broadhead on the market.
By far.
By far.
By far.
I mean,
by far the toughest. Just can't wait to run these through some things, man. It's gonna be nasty.
I mean, even the Omegas that we shot. I mean, you shot them into the dirt a couple times that you missed.
Well, accidentally.
And back up, and they're perfectly fine.
Yeah, I missed that buck because of my old age and my vision now messing with my depth perception. Shot right over top of that buck directly into some gravel, and I was able just to resharpen that broadhead, and it's good to go.
If you were to hit that deer, huge success.
It would have still went through the deer and still went into the gravel, but
yeah,
it would have I'd have had the deer, and I'd have been able to resharpen the broadhead and use it again.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for these new. We got a bunch of 3 blades in, which I posted all those on Instagram. I'll pop up a picture of them. But those are just like they're meaty, and what I like about those is that you don't have to like worry about the angle of your sharpening as much. You can they sit flat. They're machined down to nothing of a hairline, they're machined perfectly, so you can just lay them flat on your stone and you can just sharpen them back up after you're done killing something, and they'll keep working.
Yeah, I don't have the stone right here, but let's say that this is our stone.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm gonna put that close to the camera.
Yeah, it sits flush.
Pretty flat, so you can just go like this and sharpen your broadheads. You just sit there and touch them all up. You can see how that lays there, perfectly flat angle. Yeah.
Also American made.
Pretty slick.
American steel.
Yep.
And maybe we should talk about since we get moving into my segue, it's a perfect segue into what I've been wanting to talk about. There's a lot of hate, a lot of evil in this world. I want to hear what are your 3 favorite things about being an American? And let's just take out the
Sure.
hunting, the fishing, the freedom.
That was
Let's take
my.
the
Those are
obvious
my
ones out
three
of them.
things, dude. Those are my 3 things.
They obviously we're free to do what we want. We can hunt, we can fish.
Yeah, but other countries you can't.
I know.
People need to know that. I mean, you live in Europe, you just can't go hunt what you want. You can't
Yeah.
own the guns you want. You can't own the bows you want. You're not allowed to go hunt game wherever you want. There isn't public land. There isn't. We have so many things that are great in this country here that we take for granted that you know people just don't understand that if we were to lose those things, how bad it would be. It'd be
Yeah.
terrible.
Well, just imagine if, and we live in the Midwest, big lake country over here. Imagine you can't go on your boat in the water.
Right?
If you're on a
You
boat,
just can't go catch fish when you want, and
yeah,
and unless you're super super wealthy, and that's one. Let's call it how it is. One thing about this country, I mean, if you're a poor country boy, you can survive because you can live off the land. It's
country
illegal.
boy will survive.
That's right. You can hunt, you can fish, you can trap, you can grow your own garden. I come from that lifestyle, and even though I got a good job, I still haven't left that lifestyle. I still hunt and fish. I mean, the majority of my food is things that I hunt and catch. Grow a little garden. If I don't grow a little garden, I go to the farmer's market. I try to buy, fresh vegetables and stuff. So, oh no, it's gonna work. Plus, the fitness is nice. I like that. So, feel good. All can work here. But anyway, my truck's done, so I have to go get that. But just in time because I am heading out west to go kill some turkeys. Which you can't do that in Europe or Russia or China.
They don't even got turkeys over there.
You better Google that. I don't know. I think there's only. I was watching Waddell the other day. He was down in the Yucatan Peninsula shooting an ocellated turkey, and I was like, "Oh, great! Now I'm gonna have to go to the jungle of Mexico because I want to do that someday." I think next year I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get my slam. I'm gonna go to.
Wild Turkey Range Map by Cornell Lab, all about birds.
Is there any? You just gotta Google. Are there
I did.
turkeys in Asia or Europe?
This is saying that wild turkeys only live in North America, and I'll pop up, and the map is here. I'll move the camera so you can see the map. There's the map.
Yep.
Might
And
be flipped for
Hawaii.
you.
There's turkeys in Hawaii too. That's where you
It
messed
shows.
up. You should have went on a turkey hunt in Hawaii instead of just vacation.
There's only Hawaii's weird. There's only birds.
No, because on
There's pigs, but that's it. And there's some deer, but that's on the mainland.
Deer,
But those are things that have been brought. There's no native animals.
Well, it's because either you got to be able to fly or swim to get to Hawaii, and it probably wasn't there, right away. I think that just popped up out of the ocean, to be honest with you.
Well, it was a volcano.
Well, there you go.
Wild turkeys, eastern Florida, Osceola, Gould. They're just telling me where they all live, but
yeah, I'm going to go to Florida and kill an Osceola, and I need to go to New Mexico and kill a Goulds, Texas for a Rio, or Kansas. They do have
I
them.
thought they have them in Utah and Arizona and New Mexico.
Those are the Goulds turkeys.
Mm.
Out west, they have the Merriams. We've killed Merriams. I've killed Easterns. I think I've killed a Rio, but I can't confirm that without some DNA testing. Come here, baby. Come here.
Well, and you get out west, they can kind of crossbreed and stuff.
Yep, they do. The Rios and
there are
they're hybrid.
Very small wild turkey populations in Germany and Czech Republic. But no, natural wild turkeys are native to North America.
It's Zeddy's birthday today.
Zeddy.
She's 4 years old. So she wanted to be on camera to get her birthday shout out. It's a good baby. Yeah. So
Anyways.
And also best. I mean, this is freedom, right? It's
And
right to
also
go
the
around.
food. Everywhere I've gone, I guess I've only been to another country, but not America. But I guess Canada's, it's kind of like northern Minnesota, is what most people call it. But the best food is America. And I watch all these videos, and you can see them of like they'll take a bunch of like British kids and they'll feed them like Texas barbecue,
Yeah, and they lose their
and they
mind.
blow their minds. They're like,
Yeah.
"What? What is this?" I'm like,
I
that's a
was
pork rib.
watching I was watching a show last night on the Outdoor Channel, and they were down. It was like Meat Eater or Dead Meat, or I can't remember
You know,
what it was, but they were down in Alabama doing fire pit barbecue.
oh yeah,
With the homemade sauce where they take the rag and they dip it in the jar and they just
yeah, the mop.
yeah, just mop her down. I was like, my mouth was watering just looking at it. Yeah, all you people can jump in the comments now. Yeah, oh, shocker. Fat boy loves barbecue. Yeah, no shit.
There's a reason I'm as big as I am because I
That's
love
right.
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce is something I'm not willing to do without. So,
No.
got my blood checked the other day. They're like, this is half sausage gravy and half barbecue sauce.
We got
How are
readings
you
back of
alive?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
What is this? This is raspberry chipotle?
We got hickory scent off your blood. I don't know what that's about.
It's weird. We think it's sausage. Might be in there as well.
It's like a smoky aroma.
Somehow your heart is adapted to it's like a 4-stroke now. It's like out of like a double beat to be pump that stuff through.
Yeah, but the fact that we live in a country where we can do all these things and we have the freedom to say what we're doing right now, we can say
Right,
whatever we want within reason.
right. We'd like to apologize for not for the golf is for women and it isn't a real sport. But no, no, I don't want to apologize for anything. I take that back. It's America. We can say that. We can say, like, you know,
If you wear Sitka, you're just a city boy.
well,
So I had this debate, and I think it's a good debate with a colleague of mine that is a hunter, well-known
are you
hunter.
talking about? Are we going down the Sitka road here?
Not kind
They
of,
do
but
make good
yes.
camo, but it's the trouble is it's been adopted by a lot of the wannabe non-actual hunters.
So that's what I talked about. I said, here's how you can tell a legit outdoorsman, and not even saying we're the best, but we've seen some legends, and what you can tell is if they have old school mismatched camo.
That's how you know.
That's how if you see an old guy walking into a gas station early in the morning and he's got like a
Real
real cheat
true
coat and but like mossy oak pants, and then
or
he'll have
vice
like
versa.
a random hat, but it's like an army, like an army colored hat or whatever. A mixed match of old school original, he'll have a real tree outro or whatever. That guy murders some animals.
There's so many OG killers out there that never don't have
Post a
social
photo,
media. That have shot hundreds and hundreds of deer and hundreds of turkeys and elk,
elk, and
and I got a neighbor.
this guy
Guys,
doesn't.
he shot more bull elk with his bow that he don't even care if he shoots a bull again. He just goes and shoots cows now, and he
He
don't
just
even
eats
have
the meat,
yeah, doesn't even have a stabilizer on his bow.
and it's a Matthews switchback,
Yeah,
old,
old
same old
school,
bow.
same thing, different camo,
But if
mismatched
you see
camo.
somebody, and you can see this in the archery world, and also you can see it's also I think it goes across everything. Like even in golf, if you see somebody head to toe in the same brand,
Trying just a little too hard to look the part.
yeah, you can tell yourself that's not a legit OG killing machine.
And at the same time, we need to not fight amongst our ranks. I'm anybody that wants to hunt. I'm for. We all need to band together.
But I want you to do it the right way.
Well, we don't need people. And the thing is, we don't need people out there judging one another on. Well, if you don't have this camo, you're not a legit hunter. We don't. That's what I'm saying is we don't need to fight amongst our ranks. They're already trying to divide us. They're trying to get rid of hunting. They're making more and more rules and regulations, and they're trying to, you know, divide us and make us fight. And, as I was saying about crossbow hunters the other day, you know what? I'm like, you know what? You want to hunt with a crossbow? I don't care. If it's what you need to do in order for you to be able to go hunting and for you to enjoy yourself, you get one deer, go shoot your deer with a crossbow. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat. If that's what you need to do, go right ahead. Now, is a crossbow easier to shoot a deer with than a regular bow? 100%.
100%.
Is a compound bow easier to shoot a deer with than a long bow? So you just gotta, but don't act like you're something special when you're using a crossbow.
Don't act like you're Fred Bear.
Right. Be humble.
And that's what I'm kind of getting at, is that there's people that are giving the outdoors a rough name because they're acting kind of like, jackasses, if you will. And they're not, I don't know, like they're not taking care of it, and they're like, and you can identify these people by what they're wearing at this point. It's just
gotta respect the outdoors, man.
Yeah. And then it's like the same guys that
respect the game.
These are the same guys that will go, not that this is wrong, will go to a private ranch and pay for a guy to go on a crazy elk hunt.
I'm going to do that next year. I'm going to.
But here's the the comparison. Like, I'll shout out, Bo Kegel. He's one of the most honest guys out there, and he goes out and shoots some crazy stuff, and he's honest about where he does it, and he's worked hard for it. But these guys that will go and be like, just take a selfie with this thing, and like, I was out here 2 weeks and did all this work, and in the background there's like 10 guys hauling your elk out for you. Like, just be honest about what you do. It. You can have pride in your hunt and your kill, and that's awesome that you did that. And guides are awesome. Guides are perfect. If you want to get into the world of the outdoors, get a guide if you can afford it. They can teach you the ways. And then you can learn your ways and get on your own and do your thing, and they'll take you through the whole experience. Well, I'm not knocking the guides, but don't act like you did all this work by yourself. Be honest about how you came to where you are.
Sit down. Be humble.
Yeah. That's my thing. It's just like,
I think the frat boys have been getting to you, Jake. The hunter boys.
It's the frat guys.
And even them. We gotta, you know what? We're all hunters. We need just because you think duck hunting is superior to turkey hunting, doesn't mean that you're anything special or whatever. We're all hunters. We all need to get along. I'm taking the
makes you happy
man philosopher route to this. When I was younger, I'd be right with you, Jacob, but I'm seeing the bigger picture now of we just got to quit fighting amongst ourselves. We need to focus on keeping our hunting and fishing and outdoor traditions alive, because there's people that live in the metro area that don't understand our way of life, and they would take it from us if they could. So we gotta stick together.
Yeah, we gotta protect what's ours, and just don't be a dick about it. Everyone be nice to each other.
Everybody be nice.
Everybody be nice. Be nice or leave. That should be America's slogan. Be nice or leave.
Be nice. It's America's great. It's there's nothing better. They're locking up people in the UK for putting stuff on Facebook that they don't agree with. Which is
then
fighting them, and it's ridiculous.
Be hating on America, saying this is such a terrible country and stuff, but you have the freedom to go out and say that. You have the freedom to go.
You also have the freedom to leave.
Tell the world whatever you want. You also have the freedom to leave if you don't like it here.
Yeah, if you don't like America, the door to leave is wide open.
Yeah, they're selling plane tickets every day.
Yeah, go jump on.
They'll be happy to help you out.
But what you'll find is that these other countries aren't as welcoming as we are. They won't let you.
And everyone, I'm like, America's pretty great if everyone wants to get in.
Right. Why would you want to be here if it wasn't so great?
Yeah. Come on in. Be nice. We'll welcome you to the team.
Yeah.
Just do it the right way.
People trying to get into Russia and China every day.
Yeah, you don't.
There's not a max to North Korea.
And I'm not going to sit here and tell you the system's perfect. And no, it's everything. No one's perfect. Nothing's perfect.
But be nice or leave.
Be nice or leave.
We probably should quit talking about these other countries, because I don't want them to come after us. Because I'd feel bad about what happened to them if they tried that. But it's a dangerous world out there. We gotta stick.
I don't know the name of this podcast. I wish I could shout them out if I did. Maybe I can look it up. But there are these guys, and they're kind of these army guys, and they love to talk about army history and stuff like that. And they're always like, And I'll quote them. They said like, what would happen if another country invaded? The government would have to put bag limits and tags
For the
on these terrorists for the rednecks, especially
turn us
those southern
loose.
boys.
Just turn us loose. Tell us where they are. Turn us loose. Give us the green light.
Especially those southern boys. Those guys are crazy.
Yeah.
If you can go sit next to a tree with rattlesnakes and running around you and anacondas and mountain lions and all these things.
Don't forget the north.
The north is something else, but we don't got reptiles or something else.
We got rattlesnakes.
Yeah, but like that's the west.
Mm.
Those are the western plains and the mountains. Getting into
A little bit western. Yeah, that is the west. I think once you cross, that'd be a good debate. Like, where does the west start?
I think it's the Missouri River.
I do too. I think you get west of the Missouri.
You're in the west.
Now Nebraska kind of cuts through at an angle, so like most of Nebraska, I would say, is in the west.
It's also like you look at the geography and the landscape and the biodiversity out there. It gets very western real quick.
Or do we want to go with where the Missouri River goes through North and South Dakota and then just keep that going all the way through Kansas down to Texas?
I mean, that might be more fair.
I think once you get across that line, it's definitely western. When you get western,
it gets western in a hurry.
It's western.
And then I think the west ends when you get on the opposite end of the Rockies, and then that's like the West Coast.
Yes, because like Washington, Oregon, and California is not. Yeah, that's the West
But
Coast.
Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, those are definitely the mountain west. Those are the Rocky Mountains west. Wyoming.
Nevada, New Mexico.
That's where the cowboys live.
Western Kansas, Dakotas.
Well, that's why we're the Midwest.
We are the Midwest, yep. But I think that's the line. I think the line goes straight down from the Dakotas through the Missouri River down to Texas. And then it goes over to, I'm going to say only to Iowa, Missouri,
Maybe like the northern half of Missouri?
No, we could take that all down to.
Is Missouri south?
Missouri and Arkansas.
They're pretty southern.
Yep. And then, but like Illinois, you're out east. Well, I think that's the
Mid-East is what I call it.
Wisconsin.
That's as Midwest as it gets.
Do you think we're going to take Wisconsin? I suppose we'll take part of Wisconsin.
I would say you'd get the Upper Peninsula. You get the UP.
Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa.
The UP.
Missouri.
The UP for sure is in the Midwest. I don't even know how that's still Michigan. That should just be Wisconsin. It's attached to Wisconsin.
Michigan's out east for sure.
Yeah. And then Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas.
Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana's in the south.
Yeah. I don't know what to call like
Texas,
Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia.
That's eastern. That's all east. That's where.
I think Tennessee and Kentucky are east.
Sure, 100%.
Or those are Appalachians.
They're the east. I think the line goes around Lake Michigan. It splits Illinois and goes, follows the Missouri-Arkansas border and then goes around Oklahoma and then back up through the middle of Kansas, Nebraska, South and North Dakota. That little area is the Midwest. And then and we're just talking culturally. Like,
not like,
when do you start seeing the cowboy hats in North and South Dakota? I mean, you get
West River.
You got the ranchers out there. We got a few ranchers on the east side, but the majority of West River, North and South Dakota, and Nebraska is ranchers.
When you drive, and I've done it, if you drive from like Sioux Falls, Watertown, South Dakota to Rapid City, it doesn't get western until you cross that river.
That's fact.
And when you cross that river, the plants are different, the grass is different, the people are different.
Snakes on that side.
There's the fact that like snakes don't cross the river. I understand they can't swim that well.
There are some on the east side, but very few.
Very few.
Very well.
Once you cross that river,
comparison,
it gets cowboy real quick.
She does. So like myself, I'm crossing that river and I'm going.
You're going out west.
Chasing Merriam's. Yep. Nothing but it's when the people go to check the cattle out there on the ranch I'm hunting at, they don't jump in the Polaris side by side. They saddle up their horse and they go ride fence, so it's some hilly, rough terrain, and I wouldn't want to be on anything but a horse out there because, you're going to roll your side by side.
Well, horses are something else too.
They are.
And even like pack horses and mules and stuff, they can just, animals are crazy. And we can kind of get into this too. Is like, you a good pack horse, that guy can walk straight up a rock wall or on the side of a cliff, and they're fine.
Crazy what they can go up.
And then the fact that how if you see a horse or something running, you better go that way too if you're out in the middle of nowhere, because they know they're so tuned into the wild horses and wild cattle and bison and stuff. Like buffalo, they go into the storm, which is weird. Because they just think, well, I can just tough it out and I'll get through it faster. They had first into it.
It's a good metaphor for life, really. Head into the storm. Don't put your ass into the storm. That ain't gonna go well. You can't see what's coming. It's dangerous.
And if we're talking about crazy animals, I don't think people understand how actually weird a turkey is.
Oh my gosh.
We're just so used to it, and everyone loves turkey hunting, and it's great. I love how the community's growing. But
I don't. There's way
these things are fucking crazy.
People stay home. Well, you're gonna have to go edit out your language. Remember, we're gonna keep this kid friendly.
Yeah, I know.
We got little kids watching this show now.
But it's crazy. Turkeys are crazy.
Jacob's
for one thing,
ordering the cuss can for us.
Their legs have scales. They have an old raptor claw from evolution left over.
From Revelations.
From Revelations.
They're from the end of the world, these turkeys. Good gosh almighty.
They have scales, looks like reptile scales on their legs.
I have to grab my...
Yeah. They got daggers hanging off their legs. All their feathers are different colors for no reason. Look at that thing. And that's just on the back of their leg.
It's on the back of their leg.
Just for battle. Nothing else.
Just chilling in case some homie needs to be wiped out.
They can fly. Most people don't know that. Turkeys can very well fly.
It's funny how many people think that turkeys can't fly because...
Well, they think they can fly like a chicken when they can't fly that long. Turkeys can fly as long as they want to.
Right. Go try to run one down once and then watch him take off and watch how far away he flies.
Yeah. And also, their feathers, say the word for me, I always mess it up. They're
iridescent.
Iridescent. They change colors and they're on the UV spectrum.
Yeah, turkeys can see way down into the UV further than we can. They got eyes like 8-power binoculars. They can hear really, really well. If a gobbler's within 100 yards and you call, one little yelp, he'll have you pinpointed.
Exactly where you are.
Location. So here's
we know because they've come right up behind our ground blind. All of a sudden they gobble and scare the poop out of you.
Yeah, I had one bust me 2 days ago. Come right. I didn't even know. I was hunting the gobbler I thought was there, and then there ended up being multiple gobblers there. And of course, one comes from right behind me, and I set up in the dark, and I set up in the wrong spot. I don't know. I was sleep deprived, or I don't know what I was thinking of where I set up, but I just set up wrong, and of course, he come from behind me.
Yeah, and also
you expect them to come from one way, they come from another.
They strut, which is also weird.
Yeah,
and not so long can they see in a different light spectrum than us. They can hear better than us. Their heads change color depending on their mood.
Yep. And then they got...
What other bird does that?
They got a snood that also changes length when they're excited.
Yeah. Can go straight up or flop around or do whatever it wants. And they're just... And they have a beard for no reason. Besides just, hey, why not?
Predict the future right now. I'm going to kill some turkeys next week. But yes.
Well, what does the beard do? I'm going to Google that. It's just crazy.
Why do they have one?
Yeah.
Just to show that they're the man. It's all like you wearing your beard. It's like, hey, ladies, check out this stud of a man right here.
It says to attract mates and display health or dominance.
That's what I just told you.
I know.
That's why I have to run with a half a beard, because my full beard is too dominant. People can't handle it. Too scary with a full beard, so I got to do a...
Here's some turkey facts. Turkeys can run 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, they can.
That's Usain Bolt at
Faster.
full speed. Faster. I think you got there. I'll look that up next. They can fly 55 miles an hour for over a mile. Turkeys have 3 times better vision, and they have 270 degrees of sight.
Usain Bolt, oh yeah, he hits 27.78 miles per hour.
Yeah,
damn,
so they're cooking
fast.
like him. Yeah. Turkeys can see in color, ultraviolet, and incredible situational awareness, making them difficult to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they roost in trees at night to stay safe from predators, but they nest on the ground.
What they do.
Adults have between 5,000 and 6,000 feathers, which appear iridescent to sunlight. They have a snood and a wattle. A fleshy piece over a male's beak is called a snood. The flap under the chin is the wattle. These change colors based on the turkey's mood.
Also known as a peepee head.
Apparently, male poop is shaped like the letter J, and female poop is spiral shaped. If you didn't know that.
I did, actually.
They have over 30 different vocalizations, showing severe complex communication. They can recognize individual humans and remember more than 30 fellow turkeys.
Yep. That's why. So one of the things that I'll do, like, is if I go in and I call to a turkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I call to a turkey and I don't get him. So let's say I was hitting him with the old red hornet here with the V cut, right? I call this turkey, he doesn't come to me, or whatever, something happens, right? Well, you can't go in there the next day and use this same exact call, because he's like, well, I remember, I'm not coming over there. Then you got to hit him with a different call to be like, no, I'm a new person. That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a different hen. I'm not that.
So really, you need 30 calls. You need 31 because they can recognize 30 at a time.
Well, so I have probably 10 different ones that I roll from time to time, and always on the look for new ones that will work for me and I can use. And I,
No, it's saying they can see in 270 degrees. That's more than 180. If you don't know, 180 is
if you're not good at math, those of you not good at math, 270 is more than 180.
Which means they can see not just in front of them, they can see almost all the way behind them. But right there, would be about 270.
Yep. Yeah, you're not gonna. These people think you're gonna sneak up on one or run one down, or
no,
you're not going to.
And also, their eyes have special receptors to movement because they can see in that different light spectrum than us, so they're insanely hard to hunt.
Well, it's like we were talking about the other day on the phone. I said that one come up right behind me, and I was like, "Don't move, don't move." But he was gobbling, and I just tried to peek. That's
all it took.
That's all it took. And I said, "Oh, if you hear that sound, you're screwed."
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they start going. That's a warning alert. It's telling all the turkeys to run.
Here we go. Yeah, we see on the visible light spectrum. They see on the ultraviolet spectrum.
They see on the invisible light spectrum.
Yeah.
You think you're on the spectrum? The turkeys can see beyond the spectrum.
We see Roy G. Biv. They see Roy G. Biv plus like 30 others.
We see Roy G. Biv. They see GB Roy. They see everything. They can see into the future.
If your camo pattern has any kind of blue or red into it, turkeys can spot you.
Absolutely.
They see shiny and bright materials stand out more because of the UV light spectrum.
It's like this hat right here. Even though this is a super cool Shields hat, this little bit of red on here, you don't want to wear this one turkey hunting.
Yeah. They can see
Jacob has on.
And for your camera people, they can see in like I believe it says, let's see here, I'm looking up exactly. 8K.
Yeah, so they can see in 8K. I don't even know if humans have invented 8K yet.
No, your eyeballs can barely see 4K. Like you can see it, but barely.
Like I don't even like watching movies on 4K TV now because they all look weird. They like look fake. It's like, did you film this with your camcorder? I mean, I never realized some of my favorite movies were so bad.
You watch like old movies, you're like, why was that blurry? I remember that being blurry.
What the heck? Or blurry, let alone like, why does this thing look fake?
Well, I mean, look at, if you want to talk about how things have changed, look at video games.
Yeah, those are beyond reality.
You go play your.
I know it's your birthday.
You look at Madden from like 09 Madden to 2026 Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't remember them having a geometrically shaped head. At the time, that was the coolest thing you could see. Oh my gosh, it looks Brady.
Yeah.
Now it's like Tom Brady's got sweat stains.
We got him failing a performance enhancing drug test. Damn.
I don't know why that's on the game, but
PEDs, man.
no, it's just hunting is crazy, and it's so crazy, So
you gotta chill out. I know it's your birthday. I know you're excited, but we're doing a podcast.
But no, I'm excited to get my South Dakota turkey. I only got one left. We gotta get Mom's turkey. Red got turkey. I'll have to have her on the podcast here soon. Talk about that. Shout out Red. Congratulations on your turkey. You're now ruined forever.
Yeah, we can. You're not gonna shoot one that big again. You'll have to post her picture if we can.
Yeah, I can put that up. I have it.
If you remember to do that.
Maybe that's what we should start doing is have Red pose with the stuff we catch or shoot so they have a size.
Looks a lot bigger.
Because those, Shrek's over here doesn't look very big.
I hold a 30-inch walleye thing. Looks like it's 22 inches, Doesn't even look big at all.
Like, oh yeah, it's a nice eater. I'm like, no, this is a 31-inch, 12-pound walleye.
Do you not understand, Zeddy? It's your birthday, I know. We're so excited.
America's a great country. Respect the outdoors. Don't be nice or leave, folks.
Yep. It's our message.
Also,
be nice.
God bless America. Jesus is king.
Get out there. Get out there, chase some turkeys.
Where did you get that turkey shirt? It's just, that's the only thing on a shirt. Right there. Just a turkey.
Get my beard on that thing.
I was like the Minnesota one you got. That guy was huge.
Yeah. No.
Also, these turkeys are tough. How many turkeys have you shot that just get up and run away? And you made a good shot on them.
Rolled, bounce up to their feet, take off, start flying, away they go. Yeah, it's bananas.
Yeah, even broadheads. You shoot a turkey sometimes.
You got to hit them right.
Spot.
And I know you're like, you told me to shoot him in the back because when I shot mine through the front and he didn't go down right away, I was like, no, you're right. I should have, but I was too excited. And then I thought I was trying to send it like right in here. As he was looking at me, I was going to send it because he was quartering to me. I was going to send it like right here through his whole body. Because I've shot a lot of birds that way. But of course, I hit my leg with my cam because I didn't, when you pull your bow back, when you're in a ground blind, here's a pro tip. Make sure that your limbs aren't going to hit the top, or your leg. And also make sure that your arrow is going to clear the blind hole that you're going to shoot out of. Many people have shot their ground blind and missed their turkey. And turkey hunting is the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It's an emotional roller coaster. And
we're going to post Red's video too, but the best part is she shot your ground blind.
She did shoot my ground blind.
Shot right through it.
And I should have told her that you can shoot through that mesh because, poor thing, she's 5 foot nothing, so she couldn't hardly see out of the thing, and I have the reverse problem. I can't duck down to see, and she's like trying to raise up and trying to shoot, and I was like, just shoot right through the mesh. So anyway, that story had a happy ending, and she had a big turkey, so we're happy for her.
Huge turkey.
Lindemann Pro Staff. Red.
The Outdoors Pro Staff.
The Walleye Slayer.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for this season. We got some turkey hunts. We have 2 films we have 2 more videos coming out. Hopefully some more out west footage, and then we'll get my turkey, and I get my mom. Shout out Mom. Also, this is, it's soon Mother's Day.
happy Mother's Day.
Happy future Mother's Day.
Out there.
You're the best. Shout out all the moms. My wife, Allie. I know you're not watching this, but love you. My mom, the OG.
Yep. My mom as well. All the moms, grandmas.
Grandma Judy, Grandma Mary. Awesome moms out there.
Yep. So, happy Mother's Day.
We're going to go out there. We're going to kill some stuff. We're going to film it for you.
Mission's coming.
In focus or out of focus. You're going to see it.
Yeah. Focus. What do you do? Cameras are just not my thing. I'm here to cue it.
I'll handle the cameras. You just keep calling them in so I can shoot them in the face.
That's right. But yeah, let's happy Mother's Day. Get out there. Go fishing. Enjoy the spring. Catch some walleyes. Catch some sunfish. Just get outside. Go camping. Have fun. Remember everybody to call your mom on Mother's Day. I think we should end it with that, Jacob.
Yeah. God bless America. Peace out.